Next is from Kenneth F. McAllister, and the subject is XFL. What's up, K-Dog and Disco? I just saw The Rock post on Instagram. The XFL has just signed a huge deal with Disney to have the XFL broadcast on ESPN, ABC, and FX for the regular season and championship games. My question is, do you think the XFL is cursed, or will The Rock and Disney be able to keep it going longer than a season? If you remember, the original one 20 years ago barely made it to the end of the season, and in 2020, while it was fun to watch, it got shut down by COVID and pretty much ended the league. Also, do you think Vince is punching the air and yelling at Bruce about how Rock was able to land Disney as his partner? Thanks for reading, Kenneth McAllister. Everybody wants to partner with The Rock. You kidding me? The guy's like the number one actor in Hollywood. Why would you not want to, I don't see this being successful, though, the XFL. It's never, but secondary leagues have just never caught on. I don't know why people think all of a sudden it's going to. It's like, when you read... Like this other organization that they had, the United States Football League, where they play all the games in Birmingham. Bro, it's like, I read the names of all the quarterbacks. I'm a sports fan. I did not know any of those guys. I play fantasy football. I watch college football. Bro, nobody's just going to watch. Perfect example. Look at professional wrestling, okay? 2.2 million people watch SmackDown because it's got the most famous guys. 1.8 people watch Raw because it's got the next most famous guys. 900,000 people watch AEW because it's got the next most famous guys. Bro, Impact gets like 50,000 people. Okay, they don't have any really a lot of famous guys. They have like one or two. They're all like no names that haven't been on the major TV before. People are not going to tune in just to watch football games. They want to watch stars. If that league doesn't have any stars, I don't know who's going to watch that. I mean, do you agree with that, or do you disagree?
Yes, that everything's predicated upon star power. Whether it's the movies or boxing or UFC, and the smaller ones don't have the stars because the big companies bought them all up, and everybody wants to make the big money. If you're not in here for money, then what are you in here for? You know what they should have done? I don't know who the commissioner of that league is. You know who The Rock should go out and make commissioner of that league? Because this guy's talked about wanting to be I'm going to give you a name, a person, a figure, a very famous figure in our world. Okay. Has always talked about wanting to be a commissioner of like either baseball or like one of the leagues. Do you know who that is? No.
Barack Obama. What if The Rock had this league and Barack Obama was a commissioner? You could actually maybe draw from an audience of people because Barack's a sports fan. And so
but at the end of the day, Barack ain't playing, and that's not going to be enough to save him. They got everything they've done, everything, the USFL, the XFL. You remember it started off really strong ratings, and 3 weeks later it was in the 10.
What about?
And even Vince said this is a colossal failure at the time, and they were drawing 1 million people. But the problem is that nobody wants to watch no names, and nobody wants to watch inferior product when you've got the NFL. That's what it is. It's like comparing UFC with Bellator. A lot of people will not watch Bellator, even though they got a couple names that used to be big in UFC. Bellator ain't UFC.
Right.
What about remember the one that came out around the time of the XFL and it barely made 2 or 3 weeks? Was it like the Unified Football or United or something? Do you remember that?
They always, bro, nobody cares.
Yeah. So
nobody cares about watching.
Why would you bring that up?
Because here's the perception.
It failed so quickly.
These guys,
anything's gonna fail, Joe.
Yeah.
People,
but you guys won't. You won't.
They got 10 teams.
So you won't watch XFL at all to get your football fix. You just have no interest.
No, my football fix isn't that big that I'm gonna watch inferior football.
Right,
got it.
Just like my basketball. I love basketball. My basketball fix ain't that big that I'll watch women's basketball. I don't find it entertaining.
Yeah, and a perfect example. Like they have the NBA Summer League here, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's in a smaller building. It's like, not a lot of people there. Everybody goes there to drink beer and have fun to watch you guys. But it's like an event. It's not like you're watching this because you're invested in the competition. Right. It's like you're just going because the NBA players are here. There's something to do in the afternoon, and we could, but not a lot of people were there.
Yeah,
I'll watch the Summer League when I know there's if they
rookie. What if you have the new rookies playing?
Right,
the new hot,
right. Or they took somebody from the Celtics and put him in there, and somebody that's hot, and I want to see him.
Yeah.
But the Summer League's very boring, bro.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yo, what up? This is Konnan, and I host Keeping It 100, my co-host, Disco Inferno, unfortunately.
Well, I'd say you're my co-host.
Listen, every Thursday here on Spreaker, we talk pro wrestling, sports, movies, music, TV, pop culture, and some politics. It's everything the rest of the pro wrestling podcasts are not.
Tune in to hear myself, the superior one, educate and inform.
Tune in to hear me bury Disco.
That's very disrespectful.
Join us every Thursday on Spreaker and keep it 100. Boom!